Followers of mutinous Russian mercenary Yevgeny Prigozhin laid tributes at his grave on Wednesday. They hailed him as a fearless warrior after he was killed along with his inner circle in a yet-to-be-explained plane crash. Prigozhin was buried at this cemetery in his hometown of St. Petersburg on Tuesday. The spot is away from the glare of the publicity that in life he'd courted after leading his fighters on a dash towards Moscow before turning back. Sergei Abeltsev is a former Russian lawmaker among those paying respects.
It is a big loss for Russia. We will feel that loss only later. As always, the realization of the loss will only come later. I think that nobody's better now that he is here.
Another Wagner supporter who did not give his name laid flowers.
It's difficult to talk, difficult to compose myself. The country is losing its patriots. This man could have done a lot for our great country.
The private jet on which Prigozhin was travelling to St. Petersburg from Moscow crashed north of Moscow, killing all 10 people on board on August 23rd, including Prigozhin and top Wagner commanders. The cause is still unclear. Though he won the bloodiest battle yet of the Ukraine war for Russian President Vladimir Putin by capturing Bakhmut, Prigozhin became enraged with what he called the treacherous failings of Putin's military. After months of insulting Putin's top brass, Prigozhin marched towards Moscow before turning back 125 miles from the capital. Putin initially cast Prigozhin as a traitor whose mutiny could have tipped Russia into civil war, though he later did a deal with him to defuse the crisis. The day after the crash, Putin sent his condolences to the families of those killed and said he'd known Prigozhin for a very long time, adding that he had, quote, made serious mistakes, but describing him as a talented businessman. The Kremlin has rejected as an absolute lie the suggestion by some Western politicians and commentators, for which they have not provided evidence, that Putin ordered Prigozhin to be killed in revenge. Russia, which invaded Ukraine in February 2022, calls its actions a special military operation.